up, y'all? Welcome, everybody. Okay, let me turn on my light. Y'all see me better? A little better, right? Okay, there we go. We're focused in, honey. Let me light my incense. We can get started, guys. Welcome, everybody. I am Empress Miss Mo, your fairy god cousin. My goal is to keep you 5 steps ahead of your enemies, your frenemies, and all these scallywags out here in these worldwide streets. Period, point blank. This is the Spiritual Street Report, live and effect. This is where big steppers don't play at all. Okay? We're going to play with you. We're going to play around you at all. Because we don't want to, and we got too much shit to do that. Hello? All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and do a collective reading. This collective reading will be to focus on glow up, to focus on what's going on behind the scenes, to get clarity messages from my ancestors. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. This is a spiritual message from my ancestors and only my ancestors. We're going to find out the energy of what's going on today, period, point blank, not tomorrow, but today. All right. Let's see what the energy looking like. Spirit guys, show us what we need to know. Show us what we need to know. Some type of breaking the cycle came out. Breaking the cycle, ending harmful patterns and freedom from repetition. You're done with it. Okay. Somebody is caught cheating. Okay. Somebody, you may have found out somebody have betrayed you in some way. Okay. But you're not carrying that burden on your back. Okay. You decide not to. Yeah. So you're breaking the cycle. You may be breaking up with someone, okay, that you keep going back and forth with. Okay. This person is very self-absorbed. Okay. However, you don't mind that. Whatever. You're going to be self-absorbed right along with them. Okay. And you're going to focus more on your finances. You don't give a damn what they do. You don't care. Ain't none of your business. Okay. You're focused on the future. Yeah, you caught this person. Somehow, some way, I don't know how, you may end up catching them today. Something's going to be revealed. Okay, there's somebody they may be messing with that they're going to kind of reveal themselves or go out their way to show you, hey, I'm messing with your person. You know what I mean? They kind of give you a clue like, oh, they fucking around. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to clue you. They're going to clue you in today. Wow. Somebody going to give the clues, baby. Y'all. The audacity. They think that you're going to argue with them. You're not. They want you to fight and act like a fool about this person. Okay. But you know something that this person don't know. Okay. You know that. You got the message. Thank you for showing me side chick or side dude or whatever this is, Sneaker Link. Thank you, Sneaker Link, for telling me that y'all fooling around, but I mean, I don't see how that is valuable for you, sweetheart, that you expose y'all little secret affair. Okay. Yeah. She called herself or he calls himself exposing y'all's secret affair. I don't see why and why not. I mean, obviously they wasn't benefiting anything. Oh, that's what it was. They wasn't benefiting from the secret affair. They thought they would benefit, but they didn't. For some reason, they thought that they would get more out of this secret affair. For some reason. Wow. Yeah. So the whole purpose of this was to leave you insecure, make you feel bad about yourself, and make you feel alone, all by yourself and isolated. Okay. They wanted you to feel abandoned. See, I slept with your person, so you should feel abandoned. So, okay. That's not going to make you feel alone or abandoned because you slept with a person I'm not married to. So, I can go sleep with people too. If that's the case, but okay, Spirit says, yeah, the person's doing too much. Okay, you already knew this was coming anyway. There's something about how they was handling themselves. You knew they was overly doing stuff. You knew that they was going to cheat. You was already prepared. So you was already dating somebody. Oh, Big Stepper, no, you didn't. Yeah, Big Stepper said, that's funny because I'm dating somebody who's actually better than this person that you slept with, ma'am or sir. Okay. So thank you for giving me the facts. I appreciate it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and save some time and save my money because you realize that you're not going to waste your money or energy on someone who can't be faithful anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to invest in this person anymore. Thank you so much. You're going to go ahead and walk away from this connection. Okay. Thank you, side chick, for telling me. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, because you was going to marry this person. You was thinking about marriage, but you changed your mind. Okay. And so I guess this gives her or him like they accomplished something because they slept with your person. But see, this is the kicker. The kicker is this: your person don't really like this person. Okay, it was just a thing that they did out of insecurity, and the person looked like they was somebody special, and when they hit it, it was nothing. It was nothing but nothing. Okay, and so by the time they figured out that it wasn't nothing, and that you was really the one, Big Stepper, you had it all. You had all the good stuff. You hear what I'm saying to you? Okay, you was not. There's no cliche about you. Oh my God, stop it. Yeah, you the real deal every time. Oh my God, no way. Yeah, yeah. He realized that this person or she realized that the chick or whatever, I don't know, the third party was jealous of you, and that's the only reason why they even came up on your person. Okay, and this person was also not even straight. Okay, so but that's their fault. Okay, they should have thought about that. They should have did their full research on this third party sneaker link before they decided to use them as a emotional tampon. Okay, because that's really what it boils down to. Okay, while she's over here feeling like she's happy-go-lucky for trying to hurt your feelings, but in actuality, she's the emotional tampon, not you. Okay. Yeah, that's what it's looking like here. All right. So meanwhile, you're going to go ahead and you're single, ready to mingle. You're ready to be single and mingle. Okay. That's what you're ready for. Now that you found out that this was going on, you walked away. Now this person feels horrible because they like, damn, I finally decided to actually be committed to you, Big Stepper. I really want to be committed to you since I made that mistake, since I put my toe in the water, since I tried out a few things. I realized it wasn't worth it. You the one for me. It's too late now. Okay. Now you out here popping your collar, ready to mingle. Okay. And you don't want to be in a commitment no more, Big Stepper. That's what it looks like now. They kind of freed you from the bullshit. Yeah, you over here focused on your money, making money, doing money, very optimistic. Okay. Creatively optimistic, hopeful for the future. You promise to be dedicated to your money. to your finances, to your abundance, to comfortability, to a luxury, soft lifestyle of some kind, okay? To just yourself. You're dedicated to yourself now, okay? This person feels so freaking crazy because of how it all came out, okay? Yeah, and you walked away. They or he or the, she, he, they have no choice but to walk away, okay? Because curiosity killed the cat. Oh my gosh, stop it. Now they wondering where you're at and what you doing. And then now that you moved away, it looks like this chick, let me look at this other side of the deck here. It looks like this chick, tell me more about this chick that told the Big Stepper, or the third party that told the Big Stepper what was happening. Yes, they wanted what you had, Big Stepper, okay? But they told you only because your person was moving on from them, okay? And then when the person moved on, or when you moved on, thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you. No. So you moved on with everything that they thought your person had. Okay, so they realized that you had all of the value in the relationship, and when you walked away, this person became unattracted and moved away from your person. The third party became unattracted to your person, and now they don't see them to be a leader anymore. Okay, they don't see them to be a companion because now you're gone. Okay, you're gone. You're gone. They left because the only thrill about dealing with your person was the fact that you were with them. Then when you left the person, they didn't have no feeling. Okay, karma's a bitch. Now your person is left with nothing. No side chick, no main chick, no side dude, no main dude. It's a wrap. You already done. Now they reminiscing of the good times they all had. Okay, trying to figure out why was they so insecure. Why did their insecurity draw them to this type of situation? Why? Why did this happen? Okay, yeah, because their trauma, anxiety, their own mental health, emotional health issues, okay, that they was never willing to deal with. So they lost you, Big Stepper, okay? And ain't nothing they could do about it. They have dated other women, talked to other women, and none of them can free them like you can, okay? They didn't talk to other men. Ain't nobody have ever treated them like a queen, like a princess, or paid all of their bills like you did, or invested their time and energy into them like you did, Big Stepper, okay? They never experienced that, okay? And so now they're upset watching your social media and all this other stuff because all the lies they told, okay? The truth came down, the darkness came to light, the truth came to light, okay? And they're no longer that person that they envision themselves to be, okay? So now you out here playing, doing your thing, and they're really not, you're playing for keeps. You're playing to win. When they was playing to lose, okay? This is what it looked like, and they realized that, okay? They realized they did this shit all wrong, okay? They was hoping that they could come back into your lifestyle, say, I'm sorry, love bomb you, and get close. And to be quite honest, they really not sorry, okay? They just want to lie and trick their way back into your life and just do the same thing, okay? So you got to make an example out of cheaters, y'all. Cheaters and liars. You got to. And this is what you did, Big Stepper. I'm very proud that you did this. Wow. Good job. All right. For anybody who is interested in a private reading, all right, one-on-one personal reading, you know what to do. Get into the bio, click the link in there and book a reading, okay? I appreciate y'all. If you want to learn more about me, of course, click the links in the bio. There's other videos to watch. There's a whole series and much more to come. Thank y'all so much. Be blessed. Bye-bye.